As a note, this video was initially about the Germany-Finland game, but I was slow to edit it, so at the end, I'll also recap some other World Juniors action. Holy smokes, the Germans just played their first game of the year at the World Juniors, and they decided to make history. For the first time in World Junior history, Germany has beat Finland. That's it. That's the news. But it's pretty big news, as now in 26 games of international competition, Germany is now 1-25 against the Finns. Crazy. But that just goes to show you that this Germany team isn't anything to take lightly, and this was a fun one that went back and forth. Germany got out to the early lead, just over 5 in the first, but that wouldn't last long as Finland gets one back a couple minutes later. Then in the second, the game blew open. Finland takes their first lead as Halutinen scores just a minute and a half into the game, 2-1 Finns. Then not even a minute later, Germany gets back, assume their pots won, and we're back even. Not even a minute later, Finland retakes the lead, Bao getting his first of the tournament, 3-2 Finland, and after a moment it seems like things were going to get away for the Germans, but then 10 minutes later, they scored 2 quick ones in a minute and a half, retaking the lead 4-3. They would hold on in the third behind 39 saves from Philip Deitel as Germany makes history with their first win ever against Finland, and I'm so sorry, I'm sure I butchered so many of these names. I wasn't listening to this game, just watching it. Now Finland has 2 losses as they're on the verge of playing in the relegation game if they're not careful. But who's the bigger surprise of the day? Germany putting up the win or the second loss for the Finns? Let us know down below. Just a brief update now. Since that game, because Finland beat Latvia today in head-to-head play, they cannot be in that bottom position for Group A, having won the head-to-head match. So instead, it's going to come down to Germany against Latvia tomorrow, with Latvia needing to win in regular time. Otherwise, they're going to be facing off in the relegation match against either Switzerland or Norway. If you're wondering, by the way, they'll be replaced by Kazakhstan, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, the other big news today was that Sweden absolutely dominated Canada, blanking them 2-0. But the far more entertaining game was the US versus Czechia. That one was completely back and forth, and it actually went to the shootout. Czechia had the first goal in the shootout and actually had 3 chances to ice it with either a goal, then a save, or a goal. They didn't, and the US would end up pulling through. But that's all for me. See you guys soon.